Hello and welcome to some Disney Dreamlight Valley gaming. My name's Alex and I'm joined with my friend Seb. Do you want to say hello?
Yeah, hello. So we're going to be playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley today.
Yeah, so this is take 3.
At least, yes.
But we're good. We now kind of know what we're doing, thankfully. It's more me. Oh gosh, they're horrible eyebrows. I'm just starting by setting up my character. Now, we both have Dreamlight Valley on our own devices. I usually play on Switch, and Seb usually plays on Xbox. So I think...
So we thought we'd play on a totally different one, a new Xbox.
So I'm gonna name my character.
So whilst you're doing this, I think the biggest difference that you have between obviously platforms, it's going to be the controls are slightly different. So I think...
Yes, you might have noticed that I've just managed to back out of those settings because I pressed B instead of A.
Yeah. So, but it's a... I guess that's the same with every game.
It's
probably.
a learning curve.
Our story begins
So
with
you've
an
made the
ending,
character, so
as
when
you
you,
decide it's time to leave the city behind,
character,
yearning for a
And
pause
then
from
it makes you
life's
watch this little video at
responsibilities.
the beginning. I think
You
this just
arrive
gives you a little bit of
at a familiar place.
background to Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Just explains a little bit about what's going on and why
A quick
there's,
stroll along a nearby path
why there's so
leads
many
you to a
night
spot
thorns and
where,
things like that
as a
around.
child, you found that life
think some of
was
the-
simpler, and with
looking at
a
this
touch
again,
of imagination,
looking at some
all
of these
your
scenes,
dreams
it kind of
would
looks
come
like
true.
those adverts you get for that. You know the game where you have to, I don't know what it's called, but you have to match
Finding the
things
perfect place
and
for a
build your
rest,
house back
you
Oh,
to
begin
like the
normal.
remembering
merging
these
one.
long-lost dreams.
Yeah,
Drift
Where you have to
off
merge
to
things
sleep.
together.
Yeah, it's a lot better than those.
Here we go. So now we're just starting to load everything up.
So
So you were saying that they've just added Mirabelle in very
yes,
recently.
it is. Yes. So, and they were incredibly easy to get. So I think what you'll see us do at this stage is we're sort of just going to do the starter missions and
Yeah.
have a look at the different kind of materials and things you can do when you first get going, and some, I think,
And
a
just
lot
go
of
through some
important
basics,
things.
really. Yeah.
Yeah, that are easy
So
to
you
miss if you've
start
never
out
played.
with, well, yeah. I mean, even when I played this again from the beginning the other day, there was a couple of things I noticed that I thought, oh my gosh, yeah, if I'd have known about that in the beginning, it would have made it so much easier. Because I literally spent the first couple of hours of the game just clearing the night thorns, not realising that there were some more things you could do, and trying to find some of the objects that you have to find in the beginning, which obviously that made it a little bit quicker this time because we knew the sort of areas to look in, but I remember the first time I played it, it took me absolutely ages to find them.
Yeah, definitely. I think as well, one thing.
Hello.
Obviously, there is loads you can do, and stuff does keep respawning, but it's probably better not to rush clearing
No.
everything at the beginning. Don't sell everything that you've collected at the beginning, just because there's going to be quite a few missions which you need a few items or you need to do. So, not right in this video. At some point, Alex is going to talk through like Dreamlight and how to get that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go through the very basics in a second once. So this is kind of like, this bit that we're up to now is something you can't really get out of. You have to do this to get onto the game. So, Merlin's
nice
kind of
little
saying...
chat with Merlin.
And I always tend to go nice.
Yeah.
I think I only did horrible once to one of the characters. And because at the time I didn't want to speak to them and they were really annoying me, so I thought I'm just going to go for the meanest option.
Well, if it's Scrooge, who always shafts you for every penny that you
Oh,
make.
don't even. So we'll go with, you're some sort of wizard. He's not just any wizard, he's Merlin.
He is.
Soothsayer.
What film's Merlin from? Do you think?
Was he not from The Sword and the Stone, or have I just made that up?
I think it's
But
Stone. Yeah.
It was either that or Fantasia, but I don't then remember, because that was Yen Sid, wasn't it?
What films is Merlin in? This is not turning into a Google session. What films?
We should add this to the list of things we should have revised before we started.
Yeah. So it says you're equipped with your first sword and the stone, but there is some sort of wizard in Fantasia, isn't there?
I'm sure it's called Yen Sid.
That'll be it. Oh, what's that backwards?
Disney spelled
Disney.
backwards, isn't
Well,
it?
now,
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
he's
So it's
talking at
from
the moment
Sword
about Sword in the Stone. I mean, yeah, it's probably the better one of that film to go for, because Arthur's a bit of a, but
What in
like
thunder?
why Merlin? I mean, I suppose it's the magic, isn't it? So I do kind of get it, but he's not really one of the most popular characters,
You would go
is
with
he?
Mickey.
Oh,
You would really.
Yeah. I mean, Mickey.
That's
is
just me.
Gonna see him soon, but yeah.
But you would
Merlin is
thought
a
to
very
bring
central
people
character,
in.
isn't he?
I mean, before this, I
Dreamlight Valley used to be a cheerful place full of happy villagers.
feel like this bit is a little
Life
bit
was
of like an
flourishing
advert.
here, thanks
Like
to
it's
our
trying to make me
ruler's
buy the
magic.
game. And I'm like,
Until our
I've already
ruler
got it.
vanished and the forgetting
You've already
began.
hooked me in.
Our
Don't need to
memories
sell it
faded.
again.
The valley became a shadow of
So yeah,
itself.
it's all
We tried to save our memories of the
Xbox
life
One,
that had been.
series, and Nintendo Switch, PlayStation.
Yeah.
It might even be out on PC. I don't know
Such a
about that
shame.
one.
No, I was
But
just
I'm
thinking, I don't know whether or not it's out.
Blast it all!
another Google.
What a
whilst we,
magical mess!
go through that one and let the stream catch up. So, yeah, you can get it on PC as well. It's on Game Pass for free. Obviously, you have to pay for Xbox Game Pass
For the pass
to get
itself.
it, but it's technically free on there. Or you can buy it at the moment. It will be free to play in the future, but I don't think they've given a date for that.
I don't.
All I know is I think they've kind of hinted it'll be later this year. I don't know why I have like July, August. I don't know whether I've just made that up or I've read that somewhere.
So the one little thing we're going to do is I'm going to ask Alex, so this will be our first little intermediate break, and ask her to go to the Twitch settings
Okay.
and see if you can lower the volume of the game, apparently.
Oh, I can
That
do that
is-
on here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little lower. There we go. Good. Because it's probably louder during the actual, the cutscene then.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not
So
much.
I've lowered the
of it.
game.
Perfect. So, where are we at now? So, we've spoke to Merlin.
Just waiting for Merlin to tell us everything. So he thinks we've got magic. We're not quite sure at the moment. So he's telling us, let's go and investigate. So it's just going to bring up some instructions telling you how to move around, what controls to use on your controller.
Okay.
So, and it's come up with our very first quest. So the quest it's given us is to try and enter the house. So this house behind. I'm going to press A to enter.
Wow.
Merlin's consulted his notes and discovered that the night thorns have begun infesting Dreamlight Valley soon after the ruler disappeared.
Oh, what a faff. I hope we can get through it.
So, let's ask how do we remove them. All you need to do is focus your thoughts on the task at hand. That sounds too easy.
But I'm just ordinary. Little old me couldn't clear those night thorns.
Should we go for Bibbidi Boppity Boo? Oh, Fairy Godmother's magical phrase, wise choice. Just like that. I do love that little dance that Merlin does.
And there we go. We can get into the house. Well,
When Merlin's finished dancing.
yeah.
So, I'm going to enter the house.
Okay. So,
And just a little word as well, when you get energy in this game, and if you do too much, like if you dig too much, you fish too much, you will lose energy. You can restore your energy either by eating something, or if you come into the house, your energy will fully restore. Even if you just go into the house, back out, your energy will be restored.
yeah, which was useful to know, because I didn't know that. I
only found it out by accident.
I knew if you left when you left the game, you go to your house and then sit down and you'll get new energy. But I didn't know that just going into your house gives you some energy back straight away.
Yes,
which
if
is
you have a
useful.
look at the top left, there is like a little blue turquoise bar, and that there is your energy. So as you, I'm not sure if the moving the night thorns and get rid of them is part of that.
It is, I think. Oh, so
Yeah.
can you at this stage? Let's have a look. At this stage, can you add him to go around with you? Or is it
So,
too early?
Hello.
With characters, you can add them on, can't you, as like little friends? No, so at the moment you can't.
Thank
You
you.
go through
Very
different friendship levels with each character. And each character, I think you can get up to level 10. Once they get to level 10, they become your best friend. So you don't just have to have one best friend. All of the characters in the game can be your best friend.
I was trying to see if we were gonna discover a little handy tip to go, but no, he doesn't want to hang out with us yet, does he?
No, he doesn't. He just doesn't. But he will do later on. So, in the meantime, as we've gone through some of the stuff in the house, do you see this little orb here?
I do now.
Sort of. Yep. So these are little pieces. They can be memories and things like that. And we can collect these. So if we pick it up. So this is a postcard of Mickey in front of the castle with Merlin. And
So I can see that one now.
so I've just gone to the collection screen and I'll just very quickly go through it. So there are different things that you can collect. So these are memories. There's 132 memories to collect at the moment, and there are some that look like they're broken or cracked. Those contain different ones. So if you pick up one piece, you could only fill in a partial bit of one memory, and obviously eventually you'll get all of the pieces to make a full memory. And literally the only way to unlock these is just to go through the game. You can get them through digging, they come up as part of quests, and there's loads to collect. Then you've got characters, which has gone up to 23 now. I think when I first started playing there was 20, maybe even less.
Yeah, it
Can't
has.
100% remember, but these are just some of the characters you can have.
So if you go for Merlin, obviously we've got Wally. I think so far I can see Moana, Ratatouille,
Yeah,
Little Mermaid, Frozen, Tangle, Mickey, Toy Story, and Encanto. So that Encanto is, I think, the
she's on
newest.
there. Yeah, and I think the Toy Story ones are the newest as well.
Yeah,
They're like
Toy
the
Story
ones before them. But you might notice that Goofy, Mickey, and Scrooge McDuck don't look like they are actually locked, and that's because they're not. They kind of come as part of the game anyway, but you just have to do quests to kind of be able to use them. So in the top left hand corner it says, "It's a memory, talk to Merlin and see what it means." So let's
Well, hello.
let's have a chat with him.
They will do that. They will just walk away when you're trying to get them.
Without a
and
care in the world.
You're trying to talk, and then,
Although it does sort of help if you press the right control.
that usually helps as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it does, to be fair. So there's going to be a lot of things that can be quite frustrating in the beginning because none of them can remember anything. And you have to kind of go around figuring things out. Which I suppose is all part and parcel of the game, but...
Now, here's my theory.
I'm ready.
The other day, when we were streaming this, and I'll try not to keep referring to it, because obviously it's something we don't have. But the other day, I said, I wonder how they'll move on from maybe the forgetting.
Now,
And I
see
do
here.
think that they will. It's currently, as far as I've played, I think the same for you, Alex, as much as you've played. It has all been about the forgetting, but I think they will end that at some point and sort of make that an older thing and maybe work in a different season where you might have instead of the forgetting that storyline, they might add something like a summer storyline, things like that.
I kind of think that's a good idea, to be fair. Because I mean, there's only so many times you can clear away Night Thorns and be like, right, okay, that's enough now.
Yeah, and in a year's time when you've been playing it, hopefully it's not still saying we're still recovering from the forgetting. Your 5,000
yeah, and you've been
hours of
playing it for
gameplay.
3 years.
Yes, very good.
Yeah. But it is.
So
I will say, it's a new game, and I think it's sort of beta, but maybe it's that. It mostly does play perfectly for me. I have a few crashes. I had the worst crash the other day. I'd just done quite a few things, and then I was going out of the door, and it wouldn't let me exit, it wouldn't let me move, it wouldn't let me go to the menu, so I had to restart, but it only lost about 2 minutes worth. Which wasn't
There's
too
nothing
bad.
more frustrating though, is there? So there are little chests that you can get. If you open the chest, you can get different things from inside them. So with this one, all of that that's just come out.
Oh, you got a chair and an apple and
fancy.
cookies.
And you can have, so if you use the hamburger, you can go in to this screen here. So this is the screen where the collections are. You'll notice on the left hand side that there's some little dots. Those basically just mean that we've got something new that we've collected. So on this side, I'm assuming it's gonna be that chair, which is there. So of the crafting, there's 223 things to collect, and then ingredients will probably be the apple.
So with your
Meals
crafting,
will be the cookies.
I noticed quite a lot of those. I just sort of like random items. Now, yeah, I know you have to do some crafting for missions and things like that, but I'm quite glad to see that out of 223, I don't think you actually have to do 223 items for missions.
No, I think it's just if you want to collect them.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
maybe in 3 years.
It's done this thing, you know, where you have to collect all of the coins and you have to do it in time. I'm rubbish. Oh! I said, oh no, I haven't managed it.
Will
I can never do it in time.
So I'm on a delay. Will she do it? Did 1, 2, oh. Oh, there's one missing, and you got it. Oh no. No, you didn't. Oh, well, you've got the,
I was just going to say,
spade.
I've managed to come to this point and there was the spade. So you'll see on the left hand side that there's some, there's a quest, and in that quest there's 4 different things that we need to do. One of them is to find the shovel, which we've just found, to find the watering can, find the fishing rod, and to find the pickaxe. So,
And you've got no excuse not to be able to find them all today.
that's very true. I'm just currently in my head thinking, oh no.
So that's where the spade is, and the pickaxe is at the back of that area in a rock already. What are you showing us how to dig?
Was it? I was gonna say that the area where there's like little bits of what look like magic, you can dig them up and there's things in there. You don't always get fun things, but sometimes you do.
Yeah.
So I
would
feel
also
like
say
I'm
that-
going the right direction now, but I also feel like
I think everything is useful, really. That it gives it, even if it like gives you a lump of clay, you'll really play later on. So
well, that's true. I never kind of thought like that before. Here we go. I've got the pickaxe. Just come across it. And this leads me into the next thing I was going to say is everything was dark then, but oh, I mean it's kind of going to stay dark, isn't it? So I should explain. The game keeps up with your timeline. So if right now here it's 6 o'clock in the evening, so more than likely very soon this game is going to go dark because it's night time. So if it's nighttime where you are, the game will come out as nighttime.
it's just nice. It's not, but it's not too dark either, is it? When it's night.
No, but I do prefer the day.
Yeah, it's brighter.
I do in general. So I'm gonna pick up a watering can from behind my house.
Yes, it is far enough, but there is hide.
And now I have to try and remember where that fishing rod was. I feel like
Goofy.
Goofy is a good place to start.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't believe that we only played this the other day, would you?
You have to give him a broken one for him to give you a working one.
Yeah, I think so, which is a bit strange. Oh, here we go.
What's your favourite out of your wheel of things that you can do? What's your favourite one? You love pickaxing?
Pickaxe.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Just every time I see, like, especially if there's some little, you can see that little poking out. Because also they're quite a good way to get coins as well. Because you can actually sell some of the things that you harvest or find or pick up. So I've just picked up a fishing rod. So I'm going to change over my mission. So if you see there is like a little yellow icon in a second when you catch up on the quest thing. If you go up to another quest, you click A, you'll notice that that icon then switches over to another one. So I've clicked on the fishing expedition one, and it's asking me to go and find a broken fishing rod. Sorry, it's not asking me that at all. It's telling me I found one, and now I have to go and find who it's belonging to.
And before you possibly go to the owner, who might be Goofy because his face is showing there, would you show us, use up all your energy and then replenish it, and just tell me what you'd do right now to do?
Let us pickaxe a couple of things. So that's a good thing. When you pickaxe things or you dig things, you get items. So from rocks, you will get rocks.
I mean, some of those members that you said about before.
Yeah,
you can
memories can turn up in there. Usually in the beginning with everything, you tend to find that your energy goes quite quickly because you've not had chance to level up. So obviously you start out on level 1, and then as the game progresses your level increases, as well as your friendship level with the characters. So we'll go. We're not that far off now.
When you need to do loads of stuff, the energy still never seems enough, does it?
No, never.
Even though every time you level up it says your energy, maximum energy is increased.
So it's going to come up with a little thing that's kind of going to tell you that your energy is starting to low. So I'll switch,
and I
think, to the shovel.
I think it makes like a little thudding sound as well. Ooh.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, literally just as you said it, it did it. So it says how to deal with exhaustion. Without energy, say goodbye to many activities. Eating or staying inside your house will refill the energy, and a cooked meal is the best way to recuperate. If we go to our bag, you'll see we've got some chocolate chip cookies and we've got some apples. With energy, you'll notice at the bottom of that screen that there is like a little blue turquoisey little icon. You'll notice that one, the apple says 300 and the cookies say 1569. If you eat the cookies, you'll gain more energy from the cookies than you will from the apples. So if you click A on the cookies and then click eat, you'll notice that the energy increases, and there's now a little yellow bit on top of that, which we're not 100% sure what that yellow bit means, but we think it means that you kind of have a bit of an unlimited energy for a short period of time.
Yeah, that's what we'll go with anyway.
That's what I can. No, definitely not.
Hopefully.
So I'm just gonna... yeah.
Or maybe it lets you store a little bit more energy temporarily.
I like the way you think. I think you might be right.
Yeah. We'll say that's what it is.
Let's go with that, yeah, definitely. So I'm just gonna go and have a look in Goofy's house, because I have a fishing rod that may or may not belong to him.
The suspense.
Oh, it's killing both of us. So like I said, Goofy is one of the characters that comes already unlocked in the game, but to be able to interact with him you have to go through this quest first. So, let's get on with it and give him this fishing rod.
Oh. Yeah,
Just like to chat, does Goofy? Oh. Bless him. Oh, but now you're here, so let's She does like to talk. So he wants his stall cleaning up. And he has little stalls in every section of the game. And there you can buy stuff, but you can also sell things. And when you sell things, you get coins, and you can use coins to buy different things in his store. I think there's other things you can use the coins for as well, isn't there? And different quests need you to use coins.
Because you can upgrade your house and stalls, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh!
So he's going to give us a little bit of
And obviously you
fishing
can
rod in a second.
you can buy resources from the stalls as well, can't you? And seeds and things like that. And I think even Moana, I think she sells fish, does she?
Do you get them for free though?
Oh, you might do. You do with the
Do you
Wally
have to
one.
pay for them?
I haven't checked my built it, but I haven't checked it. Which is
Yeah, I don't really use it in the game that I've been playing. Which is probably really bad. I probably should.
yeah.
So, we've got the fishing rod. Now, I got really confused when I first started playing this game about how to fish, and I ended up having to go to YouTube and having a look, how do I do it, because I really just couldn't figure it out. But now that I know how to do it, I'm like, that's so simple.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I'll
After you've done
go
it a
and
couple
show
of
that.
times, it's
Yeah.
easy.
If I,
So now we've got a little darker.
Yes, so now we're at night time to match with our night time. So little things come up about fishing around the valley, and it just shows you how to do it. So press X to cast your line, and then press A every time you get to that the green circle. So the pickaxe isn't going to get us very far, is it? So I'm
And
going
you
to
probably
fish out.
do it wrong,
And
like the first few times you try, maybe. Well, if you're anything like us. And
Well, I
then
still get it
will
wrong now.
And then it's like really easy.
So I'm going to press A, and then when that white line gets into the green circle, I press A again. I keep doing that until eventually it gives me a fish.
And
This time it's given me a catfish.
useful to know this is how you get seaweed as well.
Yes. You can fish outside of the little areas that it gives you.
Yeah.
And usually you can get a really simple fish or some seaweed. So I'm going to show Goofy my fish.
Goodbye.
And he's
I
off.
wanna
I
be-
have to follow him to his stall now.
Just looking at it, it was a bit the way the movement is with you trying to talk to Goofy. I think it is a little awkward. I do think a lot of games do have that kind of where it's a bit hard to speak to someone sometimes. So I wouldn't say it's overly buggy. I'd just say it's how it is, really, isn't it?
I think it's your position as a character as well, because if I stand
Howdy.
in the right place and press the button, it will talk to him, but if I'm slightly off, then it'll
Yeah.
See you
he'll
later.
run off in the opposite direction.
So we're blaming you.
Sorry?
Greetings,
blaming you
neighbour.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
So we've got our lovely friend Scrooge McDuck, and he's going to help us rebuild Goofy's stall. I think if I remember right, yeah, he does this one for no extra cost, but from this point on, he will fleece you for everything.
Now, the funny thing is, because like I mentioned, I'm on a delay with how this works, and when Alex was originally reading my comments and said that Samuel was so generous, I actually thought she was just joking that he said that, but no, he actually says that. It's so rude.
So Goofy's happy.
Good to see you.
He says, "Thanks for everything."
No.
And I'm gonna say, anything to help the village.
Anything. Perfect.
He's giving me some free samples for helping him. It's rather nice of him.
Mm.
Now he's asking me to come and invest in his stall every now and again.
It's nice
I
Very
will, 'cause that
full
will
on,
help
isn't
me.
this job?
Yeah, it is.
You're saving a whole village.
Oh, it's just so difficult.
And you've got to invest in everyone. It's like Dragon's Den.
I know. And what do I get back from it? Well, you see there, I'm trying to talk to Scrooge McDuck. I don't know if you've caught up,
neighbour.
Yeah.
but I wasn't stood in the right place, and you know the drill. So you're Scrooge McDuck.
Ah,
It has a little saying that always makes me laugh on this. Bless me bagpipes.
Bless my babes.
And it makes me giggle
Can't
every
practice
single time I
this.
see it. No, I'm terrible at accents.
Any
Braver
accent
than me, I wouldn't
do
even have tried.
always turns into an Indian accent for some reason.
Or a
So,
Brummie accent.
Yeah. So, who knows?
So he's saying that he's starting to remember the village how it used to be and all the investment opportunities. I'm just going to say I want to help the village because I don't want to tell him I want to invest because then he'll fleece me.
He'll
Just have to look at him and he's took money off you.
I know.
Oh, here we go. He's got a deal for us. We have to help him make enough star coins to put his shop back in business. And he'll make sure it's stocked with everything you need. So he won't give us anything from it. We still have to pay for everything. But he'll make sure it's stocked.
I have never wanted an item that he is selling.
I think the only time I've ever wanted something is from a quest.
goodbye now.
That's exactly it.
Toodaloo.
And I only bought from there if it's a quest.
So I'm gonna go and put that new quest on. So he wants us to make 1,000 coins in order to open up his store.
What do you think is the easiest way to get yourself some coins at the moment?
I know I'm clearing some night thorns at the moment, but out of those I didn't get any money. So I'm going to go back to my old usual, which is to get my pickaxe out and have a look in some rocks for some gems. Because gems tend to be a decent price.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Because the
I
thing
guess
is
fishing
you have
too
to...
might be good.
If you go for the red areas, so there's different coloured areas for the different fish. I think white is the most common, blue is the middle, and red is the most expensive one. So they're the ones you'll get the most coins for. So I want to find Merlin because I want him to come with me, because if I'm going to get some gems, I want him to duplicate them. Now, where is he? If you go to the map, it will show you. So he's right down by the castle.
He's waiting for
there
a
yet.
mission, yeah.
He is. So that probably means I'm going to have to set the mission going first. But,
so it turns out if I watch on my mobile, this is all stuff that we should have pre-planned that I'm talking about. But if I watch on my mobile, there's actually less of a delay. So.
oh, interesting. So the key to saving the valley. So basically, you can like I was saying earlier with the levels of friendship, so
Goodness.
Merlin will probably be level 1 at the moment, but you can get to a point where you can ask him to hang around with you. And when you get them to level 3, I think it is, you get to choose a speciality. So you can choose whether or not he's going to help you with digging or with pickaxing. Mining, that's the one, not pickaxing.
Now,
Gardening. Well, no, we'll go with that then. And basically, it means that he will help you with whichever you choose.
Sorry.
And you can increase his friendship by doing all of those things and asking him to hang around with you. So let's
And it is
clear
such an
this quest.
important thing to do, because of the other day I needed 25 clay and you have to dig in a certain area, and
Yeah.
I got it so quickly because
extraordinary.
unfortunately I've chose my digging buddy as Scrooge McDuck, and he gave out so much free
couldn't have
clay
done
that
better
I actually
myself.
had to dig a few times.
Right, I don't know if you can see this right now, but Merlin is just running off all the time.
Oh,
I'm trying to ask him to come with me.
listen
and
closely. Huzzah! That's the stuff.
Darkness.
Oh, no one. I'm afraid no one can simply decide they're a hero. Well, watch me, because I've decided.
I know, humble. Very humble.
I mean, what else would you call me going and collecting all my money and basically just tipping it into Scrooge McDuck's pockets?
Wonderful. Well,
That is it. I'm a shovel. We just want you to hang around with us, Merlin.
I know, and he's just like babbling on about all the things we've collected.
balderdash. A
So
dark
much,
age
not just
indeed.
memories, but tools.
What's your favourite
Or
part
even travel.
of the... So, if you were playing the game
What in thunder?
on your Switch today, obviously you've completed all the initial bits. What's your favourite thing to do?
I really like going and collecting things and getting lots of money.
Okay.
Which I know it doesn't further you in the game at all.
No, okay.
But what would you say your favourite bit is?
Oh, hello.
I like doing the same, collecting things, which don't really progress in the game. And I also,
Now, see
love-
here.
when you've got quite a few things, I love moving them around.
Superb.
Like moving,
Like making it look
items around.
pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it does have like, a base, more basic, but a slight SimCity-ish element to the game later on. I mean, you can do it now, but it's not really worthwhile at this stage. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can make things easier further down the line when you have to start putting in houses for your characters and stuff like that. And if you've cleared little areas, you can then place those houses down.
so you've got into level 2, which is important.
Yeah, so I was just waiting here. So basically, we have got to a point where we've upgraded him to level 2 of 10 levels. Like I said before, level 10 is he's our best friend. For each level that you increase with him, you get a gift, and these are the gifts that you're going to get. I think it's level... Oh, here we go. It's level 2 where you choose. So you can choose gardening, fishing, mining, foraging and digging. I'm going to pick mining.
So you can choose whoever you want. But
Yeah, I mean, I tend to... Because... I mean, I'm not very good with remembering things. I tend to pick the ones that I think are more likely gonna... So, what I'm trying to say is, like, Goofy, you associate him with fishing. So, I'm gonna pick him for fishing, because to me, that makes the most sense, and I don't have to kind of remember he's fishing
Yeah.
or
And
he's gardening.
He's Merlin, so Merlin mining Merlin.
Oh,
Even thought of
hello.
that.
The only one, and that I think you don't need to have too many people with, is probably the foraging one. You're probably going to do a lot of foraging in the game,
I tip my hat
but
to you.
for items that you need for quests, you probably need more access to ones who do other stuff than the foraging. Because, and just bear in mind,
The foraging's not the most lucrative, is it really?
no, and your original characters, all the ones that you've got now, so your Mickey, Merlin, Goofy, Scrooge, there's a few others. I don't think they ever really sleep, but some characters do sleep like most. So,
Oh yeah, if you try to go into their house, they'll say, "Sorry, this character's asleep right now."
so
Which is
if
really
you,
frustrating if you need them right there and then for a for a mission.
I would say have the characters that you start out with have at least one of them doing one each, so that you've always got an awake character.
Yeah. I agree. Now, where's Merlin gone? So I've just gone around picking up some flowers, because you'll notice when you speak to him, you can say he can help you with the quest that you've got outstanding for him. So it says, how can I gather Dreamlight, which I will go through in a little while. But you can also go, I have something for you. So at the bottom it says favourite things of the day. So of these, if we give him something that he wants, so for example this one here is on his list of things that he wants, if I give him that, he gets more friendship points, and it builds up your friendship with him. There we go, which levels him up. So we're now mining level 3 with him, and we've got whatever that free gift is.
Yeah.
And we've also leveled up as well, so our energy is increased and we get that wallpaper. I think at this stage... Oh. Prime example of clicking something you shouldn't.
Oh, hello.
Oh, well, that's
So-
why don't you show us about the Dreamlight after you spoke to him?
Well,
That's a good point.
run
So-
along now.
We go to Dreamlight. So Dreamlight is kind of another currency on top of the coins, and Dreamlight you can use to buy your way into like the new areas. So I think the last one that I did on my other game was to upgrade to the frozen area, and I think that ended up being 15,000 Dreamlight. You'll notice on the left hand side there are some places that have little dots, and that's because there's quite a few different areas where you can collect Dreamlight. The first one at the very top, the Dreamlight duties, that's kind of like an ongoing, ever-changing board of things that you can do. But then there are set specific ones, like this first one here, remove small night thorns. You see we've got 32 out of 20, so to unlock this one we needed 20, we've actually got 32 now. So if I press A to collect that, that's given me 50 Dreamlight. And then the next one, we've now got 32 out of 230. So now we need to collect 230 to collect the next stage of that. And it's the same down here, so have one daily discussion, we did that with Merlin. Bring a friend their favourite gift, we just did that with Merlin where we gave him that flower, and we can collect 100 Dreamlight. And basically, to collect a Dreamlight, you're going to be able to then unlock different areas, which is kind of exciting to be fair.
I mean, after all,
I suppose that's another bit of my favourite as well, because I like unlocking the new areas as well.
Yeah, you've got 550 now, which is you've not even tried.
Not even really. No, just happened that way. So, and I'll just go and show you what I mean as well. Helps if I go to the right area. Oh, you'll see there. That's good for pickaxing. I'm just going to do that one while I'm here.
Smelling
See,
with
there's
you.
rubies in there. No, I can't. I think it must be level 4, maybe. Because I can't ask him to join me yet. So you see here it says investigate.
Well, hello.
You can go in here for 7,000 Dreamlight. I mean, I know we've only got 550, but...
Off with you now.
I don't have that one, you know.
Lots to do.
Do you know, I've not long opened that one on my other game.
Who's up there? The Scar.
Oh yeah! I thought you meant somewhere else. I was like, where?
Oh no, apparently Scar's what they got to have. But I have been saving up for the other one. I've got enough to, I would actually have enough to get that now. But I want to save up for the frozen one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the frozen one's a really good one to have. Apples, stuff like that, because you'll notice that although we got coins from that one, it actually only gave us 3. And when we need 1,000,
It just doesn't cut the mustard, does it?
it doesn't, you're right. Oh, we've got something there that I'm going to pick up. Which is memory. Let's have a look, see what this is. So it's a bit of a diary. I'm really bad really because I don't tend to read them because when you get them they don't always make sense. Do you know what I mean? I think you need all of them to make good sense of them.
And I wonder if when you've got them all, it officially reveals something.
I never thought of that. Yeah, you're probably right to be fair. So I'm going to go to Goofy's stall and I'm going to see if some of the things that we've collected so far will be enough to give us 1,000 coins in
How's
total.
it going?
Also,
So
so I
he's going to ask
think
us.
nearly everything can be moved nearly anywhere. The only
Yeah.
things that you can't move, you can move them, but you can't change the location of the stalls. They have to stay in the
They have to stay
area.
where they are. Yeah.
And you can't move the unless you can. I wish I was wrong, but I don't think you can move any of the fishing ponds. Either.
No, I think the ponds have to stay where they are as well. Yeah. So on here, I've added loads of things in, so you don't have to sell things item by item. You can add everything in and then sell everything in one bundle. So at the bottom, it says everything that I've selected you can sell for 1,148. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We now have a total of 1,604 coins. So let's exit out of there.
Boy.
And let's go and find
And everything you saw there, you can.
You can
Yes,
easily
again.
get back, yeah. So, is it Scrooge we need? Use the sign outside Scrooge McDuck's, so...
Oh, greetings, neighbour.
What? Are you ready to invest? Yeah, I'm ready to give you my money.
Hey!
There we go.
Not that
Yep.
I'm bitter about it.
We're spending that
I'll be doing my own house up instead of unlocking his house.
Another thing I like about this game at the moment, anyway, this
Good
could
day,
change, but in-app purchases are not an issue.
I haven't needed to buy anything at all.
I hope that doesn't change any of
I
that.
hope it doesn't change. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you kindly.
With it becoming free, I feel like it probably could become an issue.
Yeah, But there's enough games, there's enough games out there which are pay to win, and I don't want this to become like that.
No. But then you kind of also think, well, how else are they going to make their money?
Yeah. And I won't be begrudged in buying
Greetings, neighbour.
like a season pass that lasts,
Aye.
not a week, but and it was a smaller amount.
Goodbye
Come
now.
on.
It was like
Toodaloo.
Yeah. Like a monthly
at
pass.
least a
That
month.
could. Oh,
And
yeah,
if you get
I
something
think that's
good,
fair.
Greetings, neighbour.
yeah, and gave you like new storylines and all that kind of thing, not just cosmetic things.
Splendid work.
Yeah.
I hope that's the way they go. Or if they just charge for cosmetics, that's
Good day,
fine.
dear.
I would hate it if you have to, spend money to get a character mission.
Mm.
So I think what they'll do is, like how we're selling everything for coins, I wonder if they'll have an option where you can just buy 500 coins or 1,000 coins or something like that.
Yeah,
Which, I don't know, would kind of take a little bit of the fun out of it for me.
yeah. So that'd be a perfect thing for them to add, because you wouldn't really need to use it.
No, that's true. So
Okay.
I'm just doing some
Bye-bye.
quests, and now, as if we haven't done enough for Scrooge McDuck, we now have to go and we have to put his t-shirt on and go and place some of his signs around the place.
And you can change the t-shirt. You only have to wear it for a little bit.
You literally just have to put it on for the mission, and that's it. So when you go into your wardrobe, which you can get in from your bag, click on there. There's his t-shirt. Let's put it on. Oh, you can't see because that house is in the way, but we've got it on. And again, if you go back into your bag and go across to furniture, all categories. Well, this isn't where I thought it would be. Oh, you have to create them, don't you? I remember. You have to go and craft them. So I feel
Which one?
like... the signs.
Ah, yeah.
Show Scrooge McDuck your outfit. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself.
Because you craft them just outside Goofy's house.
And there's all ducks that you
Greetings,
are allowed to use
neighbour.
as well.
Yeah, and I've got one now, I think, in my house. So
I have one in my house, but I literally never use it. I always use
Thank
the
you
one outside
kindly.
Goofy's.
Good day,
I wonder
dear.
if someone gave that to us, or if that was a mission.
Bye-bye.
We'll find out.
I feel like Goofy gave it us. Yeah, I feel like it was Goofy. There's a mission further down the line where you need to use it, and I think he kind of says, well, because you've helped me, here, have one.
Yeah. So he's more generous than say.
Well, he is. You watch it, it'll be Scrooge McDuck, that gives us that now.
Yeah.
So our mission now is to go and collect some of the softwood, which is the collect around the trees and stuff, and you can just go and pick them up. We need 12 in total. We should be able to find them really quickly.
They are easy
Not
to
a
get,
rare
so
item.
My one tip for this is, when you're moving stuff around, because quite a few of those trees can sort of get in the way. But my tip would be, you just move the trees, don't just remove them all. Otherwise you won't be able to get softwood, which you need quite a
Softwood,
lot
and
of.
there's hardwood as well.
Yeah,
It's
do
in
they
a
just
different
run?
area.
Yeah. Is it just they drop from a different area and that's why it's hardwood?
I think so.
Mhm.
As far as I know, anyway. So, got 2 more, so let's get that and collect some coins.
I know it's
There we go.
definitely easier to get the softwood than it is hardwood.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember doing a mission once. I had to find a certain amount of hardwood, and it took me hours.
Oh, this is family friendly, so we need to stop talking about soft and hard.
A minute of your time? Oh, greetings, neighbour.
Oh, I'm trying to buy a computer here.
Oh.
No, no, no. No, no, no,
Ah,
no. I'll come back later.
thank you kindly. Greetings, neighbour.
Right, here we go. So now we can use this crafting
Bye-bye.
station in the shop. And this is where we get signs. So we'll go to the crafting station and you'll notice there's loads of different things. Well, I say there's loads of different things. There is eventually that you can craft, but in the furniture you can get Scrooge McDuck's store sign. 4 of them. And one of the good things about this is you don't have to wait for things to craft. So maybe that's one element of paid content they'll bring in the future, is crafting will be made so that like that sign might eventually take an hour to do 4 and you can pay for like speed ups and stuff.
Oh yeah, speed up.
That's another way they could do it. Yeah.
So
I
hopefully
mean, we're just
they
giving
listen to this
Disney
video
ideas now, aren't we? I know, that's what I was thinking. They'll know.
Do the right things and don't fleece us out of money.
Well, if they take these ideas, they'll have to pay us.
Yeah. Now you can put
So-
these anywhere and you can get rid of them at a later date if you want.
I am literally just gonna... I don't like things in the way. There we go. So, that's all of them. So let's come over there. Sometimes this is one of the things that does annoy me with the quest, is that you do one thing and it says talk to Scrooge McDuck, and then he asks you to do something and then you do it and then it says, oh, talk to Scrooge McDuck. And by the time you've finished a mission, you've spoke to the same character about 25 times.
Greetings, neighbour.
Trying to talk to him, but he's not responding to me.
Oh,
He's not responding
no.
to your advances.
He's not. Oh, it's hard life.
ah,
Right, one more thing to do. Let's give the front just enough to say we have everything you need. Why don't you collect some flowers and use them to make flower pots to decorate the storefront?
Oh, what generous of him.
Gosh.
thank
No,
you
why doesn't he
kindly.
do it himself?
So before we
Right.
end this one, show us something. I'm going to put you on the spot. Give us another helpful tip
Helpful tip.
and show us. Show and tell.
So my favourite thing about this screen is this map, okay? So you'll see, say we have a quest where we need to go and see Goofy. So you can put your little cursor on Goofy, you can click on that, he's now got a nice little colourful thing around him. And you'll notice we've got a little line now. And if we follow that little line... You will take us to Goofy.
Donald Duck?
Yeah. I like that one.
And
So
that's...
he's fishing.
So there you go.
Whoa.
That is my tip. Okay, what's there?
What I would ask you as well is, what is behind Goofy is sort of got that weird certain thing. Is that something you can do anything about now, or is that like a quest kind of thing?
For which, sorry?
Good to see
You've
you.
got these big stones with all this magic whirring around them in that little garden.
Oh, so you have to... Yeah, they're all part of quests, aren't they? You have to
Goodbye.
gather certain things and orbs and stuff like that. And when you've got the orb, you can put it into that and that will get rid of whatever this blackness is. I can't even remember what it's called. That's really bad, isn't it? To say I've been playing this game for a while, I should really know what these properly are.
Well,
But when you click interact,
interact.
that's true. It's like time. I feel like if I can you do this?
No.
It's like, oh, it is a quest. I remember that
Yeah.
much. What we do with it from there, we'll have to see.
Oh, it's not.
But, oh, it's just another diary.
Yeah. So I mean,
I
like,
think that
quite a lot of things in it look quite messy right now, but it's
I know
really
it's killing me to not
the
go
start.
around and like tidy everything up. As well, these chests here, if you open them, notice these little bags come out. You can collect those bags, and then if you open your bag, which is confusing because it's like a bag in a bag, and click on them and click use, notice it will open. You can open up some clothing or furniture. There we go. Red jeans and some Mickey high tops.
Oh.
So there we go. I think I don't want to overload for the first video, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
'Cause it is such a lot to take in this game. Like, there is so many things. It took me ages to learn how to do different things. You know what?
You maybe don't want to do, and I feel like I haven't done, and I don't think you have either, Alex, is on the games that we've got on our Switch, I don't feel like I've rushed to try and get to a end goal.
No,
So far,
I've just kind of taken it as...
yeah, I've had plenty to do. I've not.
Yeah, there's
bored
always
yet.
thorns, or there's always something... Oh, there we go, we've got to... Oh,
I mean, even
gotta recharge.
as you level up each character, when you level up the character, a lot of the time they come with more quests.
Yeah, and you have different types of quests as well. You have friendship quests, but you also have story quests. The story quests obviously move you along in the story, whereas the friendship quests will move you along in friendship with that character. So if you obviously do something for them, and you can unlock... So if I just go very quickly to the quest screen, you'll see here friendship quest down here. I have to level up Merlin to level 2, which I've done, but then I can't do anything with that until I level up Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
And the one above, I have to progress with both Mickey and Merlin. So you
And I
have to
feel
wait
like
for them to come up to a certain level.
I've put in quite a few hours in this game. I feel like I've only just made it with the quest. I've only probably just top of the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I feel like the amount of times that I've played and the amount of hours that I've put in, I feel like every single time you come to the end of one quest, there is literally 4 or 5 waiting. I mean, don't forget we're right at the beginning of this game, but once you start unlocking all your different characters and all leveling them up and stuff, the quests just keep on coming.
Yeah. So I think with this series, what we'll probably look into video once a week, and hopefully
yeah.
it can help people who might be waiting for it to go free to play.
Yeah, because I think as well we can specialise into like different tasks, like quests as they come up as well. Because most quests are fairly small and easy, but some quests are pretty big. And I know there's quests that I needed help with that I've had to go and have a look on YouTube and stuff for. So we could even kind of do certain videos for certain, or how to get different characters, things like that.
Because I really think as well, like once again, after both of us have played this for many hours, there are still things after all those hours that we have both taught each other going along, which we didn't even know about and been there all along. So,
Yeah.
that's the idea.
I think we'll probably be best leaving this fairly soon. Because I think, like you said, we're just at the tip of the iceberg with quests, and I think, well, if you carry on going, you'll never stop.
Yeah.
I know I certainly don't. Once I start playing, that'll be me for hours.
Yeah, it's easy time kill, isn't it?
Definitely. I can lose myself for hours, and I always think that if I've got an hour spare, I think, well, I best not play because I'm not going to want to finish playing at the end of that hour.
Yeah, because it's like as well. Even if we weren't doing this stream now, I'd say so. Right now we've been on for an hour and 30 roughly.
Oh my god!
I would say.
See, it doesn't even feel like it's been that long. It's been about half an hour.
Yeah, and I hope people are watching it as well. And I would say that even without doing any of the talking or anything, I still don't think at this stage we would have actually progressed much further, even if we weren't talking.
No, especially because I would literally just be doing this that I'm doing now and clearing the thorns and stuff.
So if it does take another year for it to, even though I'm pretty sure it's this year, but I think it was roughly about £20. I'd even say it was worth £20 if it was going to be another, say, 6 months off releasing.
Yeah, definitely. I bought it because I thought I don't want to wait.
Yeah, and I bought it not realising that it was going to be free to play.
And I think as well, if you buy it at the moment, you get different packs, don't you?
Yes.
I think there is one you can pay £40 for.
And if you follow some of the tips that we've given today, and one of them is don't spend everything that you get straight away in those packs, save them for good things, then that's probably a good idea, because I think I wasted pretty much what I didn't have to spend it.
Yeah.
So
Just coming into the house to pull my energy up, but I think that's probably a good place to leave it, isn't it? To be fair.
yeah,
In the house.
let's go to sleep. Sleep, but even when you've got a bed in here, you sit there on your phone, don't you?
I don't actually know. I've never really took the time. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, try it one day.
There we go.
Get a bed in your house, and then you'll just sit there on your phone until the rest.
Well, I'm being really awkward at the moment because I'm literally just sat staring off into space. Look.
And the music, but it has some quite nice little music as well, doesn't it? Sometimes.
I mean, this house is a bit of a. I like it when you get to a point where you can really update your house and make it look nice. So you can change the floor, you can change the wallpaper. That storage box over there, I think in mine I put outside. The kitchen I've put on the left hand side, and you can expand the size of the house as well, which is good. And put things on the walls and, just make it nice.
I think they've either created or creating an update where your house can look like a Disney castle.
No way.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'll look into that and confirm it on the next video, but yeah, I think
that would be
they are
good.
doing. But yeah, so
You warm yourself by the fire? Or you can turn the fire on and off. There you go. So if you're worried about your energy consumption.
I'd like to say thank you, Alex, for this video.
Oh, thank you. I think it's been fun, and hopefully if some people do get to watching this, they'll enjoy what we've done, and we can only use this one to improve on our next ones.
Yeah,
But
so,
at the end of the day, this is just a bit of fun for us. We're not in it for any kind of profit, are we?
so, no. And I'd say like and subscribe and check out the
Yeah.
description box for any of our socials.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for coming along with us, and hopefully in about a week or so we'll have another video ready to go.
Yeah, we will do.
Thank you very much for joining me.
In a bit.
Right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.